That means if you dish out instruction and this particular child is not taking it, then you should know you need to impose it. You need to let the child know that there is time for everything. Like I said, parenting is a tricky task. It is tricky, it is complex. You have to be logical. You have to think of every form of tactics you need to make your child take instructions from you. You have to set a time and you have to be firm about it. I am setting a time and I am saying this particular time, my child, you should read. It has nothing to do with spanking. It has you dialogue carefully, peacefully. Every word you say to that child sticks. So use the right words. Use the right words. Like you want to tell a child, um, you want to tell a child to stop doing it. Instead of doing, will you get out of there? You can just say, Junior, be mindful. Why don't you? Come, let me show you how to do this thing. Or stop doing it. Don't do that. It's not nice. Don't do it. You are using the right words for that child by not telling the child the wrong words. So that when that child go out tomorrow, that child knows, okay, I shouldn't say this word to people. I don't just tell people to get out. I just don't tell people to shut up. Instead of using shut up, why don't you say, what was in your mouth? Or be mindful as well. So your child know that be mindful means you shouldn't do the things you're not expected to do. Like I have some kids under my care that whenever they are doing things and I just tell them, maybe for example, a child says a word that shouldn't be said. For example, child just said, let's assume shut up. And the child knows I don't use shut up. I will just say, stop saying such words. Like stop saying such words. And over time, I realized that these kids under my care now know that when someone says a wrong word, you're trying to explain that this person has said the wrong word. You don't go about repeating the wrong word, making both of you wrong. So then they just say, oh, this other person is saying such words. She gets it. Instead of repeating, this other person said I should get out. They just go and say, this other person is using the wrong words, saying such words, This person is saying such words. Did you hear when that person says such words? That is, they are not even repeating the word that person said. So you're molding this child like bit by bit. You won't see results in a day, trust me. So, like I said, parenting is difficult. And every aspect, every word you say to a child, every act, whatever way you allow a child to behave, is how that child will be as an adult. Oh, I want to break 10 breakable cups. Junior, no, you don't break breakable cups. They are used for taking water. And the child is already crying, giving you tantrums. What do you do? Because you don't want the child to give you tantrums. You don't want the child to give you disturbance. Okay, Junior, it's okay. I can give you 5 plates to break. Is that what you would do? When a child knows that you're not firm, no matter how old you think they are, then they can get away with everything when it comes to you. So you, as a parent, you have to be firm. It's not, forget it. It's not you bullying that child. It's not you. How will I put it? It's not you maltreating. You are not. You are only setting boundaries. So I realized this, my generation, should I say, we call ourselves the Gen Zs. No, I'm the millennials. The Gen Z's generation or the millennials, they just said, no, I don't want my child to go through the hardship I went through. When I was growing up, they used to spank me. They used to tell me not to do this. So now whatever my child wants to do, I will allow my child to do it. Please do whatever you want to do. So if the child said, I need 5 breakable cups, and I'm going to break it, mommy. So, oh, Junior, please take the five breakable cup. Break it. Be rest assured that tomorrow that same child will come to you and tell you that, mommy, I want to break your hand. And you're like, oh no, Junior, they don't break people's hands. You just have to. So what would you do? When he starts saying, hey, mommy, I have to break. So would you carry that, your hand, and I say, Junior, take break so I'll have peace? No, that is what I'm trying to say about being firm. The first, being firm doesn't mean caging the child. It doesn't mean not allowing the child to be outspoken. It doesn't mean you should not allow the child to also hear his or opinion, no matter how wrong or incorrect it is. If a child is saying, Mom, I realize that this, listen to what that child has to say, even when it's wrong. Allow the child express his or herself. Then after the child has finished expressing, then you will show that you are a parent. You will show that you're an adult. You will show that you have experience more than this child by putting the child through. Anywhere you notice lapses in where or in what that child was saying, you guide the child. Okay,